Consistent quality endodontics, cleaning and shaping canals with Micromega's MM1500 Air Sonic and Revo-S simplified instrumentation system. Start by making the initial access. Begin with a number 10 hand file, as you normally would. Instrument the file down as far as you can without meeting resistance. When you do begin to meet resistance, this is generally where the curve of the canal begins. At the point of resistance, we can now mark our hand file with a rubber stopper, and this will become our temporary sonic working length. It is now time to insert the Revo-S or Shaper-Sonic file into your Micromega 1500 Sonic handpiece. The Revo-S or Shaper-Sonic file can be used interchangeably, keeping in mind that the Revo-S is the more aggressive cutting instrument of the two. The file can be inserted from the front or back by pulling the spring-loaded cone downward toward the base of the handpiece. Once the file has been set to its desired length, you can release the spring-loaded cone, and the file is now locked into position. The Micromega 1500 Sonic handpiece has a built-in depth locking gauge, which eliminates the need for rubber stoppers, so your sonic working length should be measured from the depth gauge to the tip of the file. Now that the file is set to its proper working length, the sonic handpiece should be set so that there is a 1 to 2 mm pendulum swing at the tip of the file. This can be achieved by pressing the foot pedal while turning the tuning ring at the base of the handpiece. Now the handpiece is ready to be utilized in the canal. Make sure that you insert the file passively into the canal in the off position and take it down to your sonic working length prior to pushing the pedal and filing to avoid any type of ledging possibilities. You should begin with the number 15 Revo-S or Shaper-Sonic file. Once you insert the file to your sonic working length, you should be utilizing a simple up and down circumferential motion for about 30 seconds per file. If needed, repeat this step with a number 20 and then a number 25. You want to use a continuous circumferential up and down motion to ensure the shaping and cleansing of all areas of the canal. Also, notice the continuous irrigation coming directly from the handpiece, which ensures that all debris in the canal is flushed out and that the lateral canals and tubules are being cleansed. Simplified apical refinement can now be accomplished by negotiating the curves of the canal with the Revo-S 3-instrument NiTi system. The initial Revo file, the SC1, 25-tip size 06 taper, is taken 2/3 of the way down the canal. The second Revo file, the SC2, 25 at the tip 04 taper, is taken to full working length. The third Revo file, the SU, is taken to full working length, finishing the canal to a 25 at the apex with an 06 taper. If a larger apical finish is desired, the Revo-S system offers apical shapers with tip sizes 30, 35, and 40, all with 06 tapers. After you've completed shaping the apical area with a Revo-S, it's time to do a final disinfection. Using a syringe, you can now inject your sodium hypochlorite or whatever irrigation solution you're currently using and introduce the sonic to better disinfect the canals. This can be accomplished by inserting a sonic irrigation file into your Micromega 1500 Sonic handpiece. These are non-cutting files and are used for the agitation of the sodium hypochlorite or whatever irrigants you are using and may be taken down to your full working length if you desire. Before starting the final disinfection, make sure you turn off the water on your delivery system so it doesn't come out of the spout at the tip of the handpiece. This process can be done for about 1 to 2 minutes. The cavitation action of the sodium hypochlorite allows the solution to discover, open, and debride lateral canals, which otherwise would not be achieved without the acoustic streaming of the sonic. The high-speed bubbling action also safely removes pulp material and bacteria and significantly reduces sterilization time. Now you can fill the canals with Revo-S 06 tapered gutta percha points with MM Seal, an epoxy resin sealer.